When I step back into this ring, it has to be my way. Can't nobody touch us if we do it my way.
On August 23rd, 2020, Roman Reigns for the first time turned heel. He became the guy, the Roman Reigns.
And then I finally hear about this one guy, the Roman Reigns, the one that can keep up.
From being booed for such a long time as a babyface to actually getting booed for his heel work, Roman Reigns sure has come a long way to become the guy for WWE. To understand this rise of Roman Reigns, we have to go back to his days as a babyface. Roman Reigns has been the face that has been running WWE for a while now. Although hated as a babyface, he was the one running the show week in and week out. WWE were trying so hard to make the babyface push work, but we as fans saw right through it and were determined not to cheer Roman Reigns. But on October 22nd, 2018, Roman Reigns announced this.
My real name is Joe, and I've been living with leukemia for 11 years. And unfortunately, it's back.
After he announced that he had been living with cancer for 11 years, the fan sentiment towards Roman Reigns just changed. And when he came back, the fans were super happy for him. He was getting cheered, but it was out of sympathy. The character of Roman Reigns had to change. Roman Reigns had to turn heel, and COVID-19 came just at the right time for Roman Reigns.
China has identified the cause of the mysterious new virus.
Coronavirus.
While the coronavirus pandemic ruined everyone's life, Roman Reigns was planning his return. After a 5-month hiatus at SummerSlam 2020, Roman Reigns made his big return and shocked everyone. The return wasn't shocking, but the manner in which he destroyed Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman, well, that was shocking. And he would fully embrace his heel persona when he aligned with Paul Heyman. A week later at Payback, Roman Reigns would sign the contract, and as he promised, he wrecked Bray Wyatt, he wrecked Braun Strowman again, captured the Universal title in the most controversial of ways, and leave. The reign of terror had begun. With Paul Heyman as the special counsel by his side, he had immense power which no one had. He just had to show up and win. That's what he did at Payback. Jey Uso would become Roman Reigns' first opponent. That was the perfect way for Roman Reigns to solidify his heel role. He would do whatever it takes to be the tribal chief, to be the Universal Champion, and if it meant beating your own blood, so be it. All Roman Reigns wanted from Jey Uso was to acknowledge him and fall in line. Roman Reigns whooped Jey Uso's ass not once but twice. First at Clash of Champions and then at Hell in a Cell. Roman Reigns gave out an Oscar-worthy performance in the ring with all the trash talking and especially the crying. But Jey Uso had no choice but to fall in line and join Roman Reigns whether he liked it or not. He just had to acknowledge him as the tribal chief. Jimmy Uso also followed a similar trajectory and he tried pulling Jey Uso from Roman Reigns. But Roman Reigns made sure that Jimmy Uso also falls in line. The trio then formed the Bloodline. Roman Reigns had all the tools with the Bloodline. A wise man who would give him advice when needed in Paul Heyman, the twins who would have his back all the time and who are a formidable tag team in the Usos, and if they both fail, he would surely have his back in the Enforcer, Solo Sikoa. And all these 5 people wreaked havoc in WWE. Roman Reigns defended the title in an epic trilogy feud against Kevin Owens. He stacked and pinned Edge and Daniel Bryan in an amazing triple threat match at the main event of WrestleMania 37. He beat John Cena at SummerSlam, which saw some amazing promo work from both of them. The only guy he didn't beat clean was Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins was the only one who got into his head with all the mind games, bringing back the Shield references. Roman Reigns stood tall, but he couldn't beat Seth Rollins in the ring at Royal Rumble 2021, making Seth Rollins the only guy to have not got beat by the tribal chief.
Because I'm gonna make it personal. Because it's always been personal.
Roman Reigns always had it personal against Brock Lesnar, and he beat him fair and square and unified the titles at WrestleMania 38. He even had a rematch against Brock Lesnar and defended the title in an epic and one of the best last man standing matches at SummerSlam 2022. Then there was Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre was nanoseconds away from winning the Universal title and dethroning Roman Reigns. But the enforcer of the bloodline debuted at the Clash at the Castle pay-per-view, and Solo ruined Drew's moment.
I give you opportunity after opportunity. I let you in my family, and this is what you do. This is the respect you show me. And no, Solo!
The introduction of Sami Zayn in the bloodline just infused some much needed comedy, and Sami Zayn was terrific in his role. Sami Zayn had this ability to make others break character. Even the stoic Solo Sikoa had to break character once. Everything was going along well until Royal Rumble 2023. At the Royal Rumble, Roman Reigns managed to beat Kevin Owens once again, but this was a test for Sami Zayn as well. Sami Zayn shockingly turned on Roman Reigns as he was sick of being manipulated all the time. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens united to bring the bloodline down. Did they manage to bring the bloodline down? To some extent, yes. Owens and Zayn managed to beat the Usos and win the tag team titles in the main event of WrestleMania 39 Night 1, ending their historic title reign. And it's fair to say that WrestleMania 39 was the last time the bloodline were together. The Usos did eventually turn on Roman Reigns, and they handed Roman Reigns' first pinfall loss since 2019 at Money in the Bank. Post which, Jey Uso faced Roman Reigns in another epic match at SummerSlam. It was Tribal Combat Rules, which is basically a no DQ match for the Universal title. Jey got beat once again, but this time it was his own brother, his twin, Jimmy, turning on him for the sake of his brother. And now where's Roman Reigns' story headed? Roman Reigns has now teamed up with The Rock. The Rock has acknowledged Roman Reigns as his tribal chief, and what we are witnessing right now is nothing short of storytelling brilliance. Roman Reigns' rise to the top has been nothing short of brilliant. He has come a long way. We remember him as the suffering succotash guy.
Little suck-up sellout full of suffering succotash, son!
To forgetting during his promo against John Cena.
Second of all,
It's called a promo,
Shut
kid,
your
and
mouth,
if you want to
John.
be the big dog, you're going to have to learn how to do it, so go ahead.
To now just dominating on the mic. Earlier, his matches were only about two moves, the Superman punch and the spear. And the matches always used to build up towards that, making it very predictable. But look at him now. He still finishes the match with a spear, but he has learned the ability to work the crowd. He has got some extra moves like the guillotine, and he just trash talks his opponents. His matches have gotten a lot better in terms of storytelling. Fans were never really given a good reason why they should root for Roman Reigns. He wasn't very compelling on the microphone either. And yet, WWE kept pushing him to the top of the card. But when he turned heel, he became his true self. Even during his NXT days, he looked like this. Fans boo Roman Reigns for the irritable heel he has now become, but they have finally recognized the star that Roman Reigns is. They respect him for the work he has been putting in and for all the storytelling brilliance he has been telling with the bloodline over the last 4 years. But Roman Reigns' title reign must end, and Cody Rhodes is the guy to end it. Why must Cody Rhodes finish his story at WrestleMania 40 this year? Check this video out to know why. This has been the incredible, crazy rise of Roman Reigns in the WWE. As usual, I am Hari from Wrestling Scenarios signing off, and I will see you guys in the next one.